Now, in that last video, you heard, the problems with the chemicals that they're in you. Well, you've got to get them out of you. Unfortunately, a lot of us are at the stage where we don't sweat anymore. You see, this is the thing. The UN, this is their plan. Now, my grandfather was top brass. I know what he always said, and I know how he was. He was one of the elite in his day. He was an elitist. He knew people. Oh God, I don't even know who he knew because he didn't talk. He was a real a-hole with his own personal life until I read his biography. And I really didn't share much personal. He wasn't a real personal kind of guy. Let's put it that way. Anyway, he, as much as he did good things, he was responsible for good things, and on his side of the family, going back in time, a lot of his uncles and um, brothers, and his brother and his uncles did a lot of things in the background, the Ritchie side of the family. Okay, back in, like for instance, one of our family members, one of my grandfather's uncles or something like that, involved with putting in all the switch boxes on our family. Basically, put in all the switch boxes. The Ritchie side of the family put in all the switch boxes on the railroad tracks when they laid them from England all the way across to China for importation and exportation before we ever discovered America. And this goes back to a great uncle of mine, or some great great uncle I found out about in my grandfather's biography. Also, a missionary in the family. I don't know when it happened. It says in the biography, was responsible for the El Geraldo, which was passed out all along throughout South America. Freedom of religion was started by my family, a missionary in my family. He thought of it. The El Geraldo wrote it up. A printing press that we owned in England printed them up, obviously for free. Gave them out to all the other missionaries. All went throughout South America, passing them out. The El Geraldo. Ask any Spanish guy, anybody from South America, has you heard of the El Geraldo? Well, he has heard of it. Tell him, have you heard of Jeff Payne? Because his Ritchie side of the family, his part of his family, made it possible. Okay, I made that possible for all you Españoles. Mi casa, su casa, no problemo. Anywho, um, but that's a little more about me. But I'm just trying to prove what my grandfather was and what they're about to do now. What they're trying to do. They're trying to depopulate the planet. It's just there is too many people. I mean, you can't pump out 8 babies out of 2 people. Expect this planet to go on the way it's going on. I'm sorry, people. That's the way it goes. Now, if you want to survive through this, okay, which I want everyone to survive, but stop pumping out babies left and right. Stop having them. Control, Danielson. Or it won't be just karate. You won't have time for karate. All you'll do is work and maybe sell drugs on the side to be able to put a family like that through college or do anything for them. What in the hell's wrong with you? Maybe you just can't afford to have a baby at all. Think about it. I have no kids. You know why? Because I can't afford it. Can't afford to give the kid a better life than I had. That was up to me. It's my choice I made a long time ago. When I became an adult at like 20. I made that choice. And I'm glad I did. I stuck with it. I tried the fiance thing. Maybe having the family, the whole family. The fiance didn't even work out. I ran from her. Anyway. So, the chemicals. If you want to get these out of your system, sweat it out. One thing a rich man knows. Sweat them out. Don't work them out. Sweat them out. Get in a really hot place, an air-conditioned club, working out your muscles and your cardiovascular without actually sweating out the stuff out of your system. It doesn't really help that much. You don't sweat as much in an air-conditioned place. Get into a very hot place, like a sauna, if you can afford it. None of these clubs offer saunas. They offer the exercise, but not the saunas. In an air-conditioned place of all places, even a pool, you're not sweating much in a pool. It's cooling you off all the time, the water. Anyway, that's how you do it. You get in a hot car, turn the heat up all the way, and sweat. Put your jacket on. Anything you gotta do. If it's winter, put your jacket on, everything, get the heat going. Keep the jacket, get a heavy jacket like you're going skiing, like a ski jacket. Bundle up. Like most days in the winter aren't that bad, But just bundle up, get that car going. Because you do it in the house, you might waste a lot of heat. But you do it in the car is better, I think. It's more enclosed. Once you get that heat going, just pound the heat all the way up and keep it on that way. And it will get so hot in your car, believe me, especially the way they make cars today. Holy, you will sweat. Just sweat there for an hour. Just sit in your car. Smoke cigarette, drink Gatorade, do whatever you got to do, but just sweat. Okay, sweat. And drink water. Maybe drink ice water if you have to, but sweat your balls off. Sweat, the whole body will start sweating. I've done it, okay? And in the summer, all you got to do is open the windows, don't even turn the car on. Just be in a sunlit spot, like at high noon, like at your lunch hour. Just eat and sweat for an hour. Come out, wipe it all off, go back to work. Who cares? The boss will think you've been working hard all day if he sees you. All right? That's all you got to worry about. Anyway, there's my little answer to chemicals. All right? For now. But wake up, people. Okay? They want to depopulate this earth by like 3 billion or so over time. Over time, naturally, with chemicals. Well, you are what you eat. You are what you put in your mouth. You are what you breathe. You are what you see. You are what you experience. You are what you do. You are everything that you are because of what you've done to yourself and where you've gone. What you know in this world. Well, I know some things in this world that most people don't believe it. But I hope you believe me. I'm looking directly at you right now. My eyeballs aren't moving. I'm telling you the truth. If there was a God that I believed in, which I don't. I'm an atheist. I believe in all gods. All gods are good to me. There's not one bad God I know of. Anyway, I just hope you listen to this one video and make it through. And global warming most likely is coming. Now, a green and clean planet. That's the next playlist.